Like and subscribe. This is the Nightly Fix. Yes, sir. Powered by Foolish Club Media. Please head to our YouTube channel, the same Foolish Club Media. Like and subscribe. Go to us on Twitter. Please share. Please follow. Whatever. Because if you don't do so,
we're gonna have
you got hell to pay from the back.
Oh,
I don't know who's gonna pay that, but you got hell to pay. So if from the back is not your thing, like and subscribe. I'm just telling
you. From the back. You know what my favorite insult always was?
Okay, I was about to say, my favorite position is. I thought that's
my favorite insult was always like eat a bag of dicks, because you got to be real specific on like how big is the bag.
I've never really run into that insult. I've not heard that a lot.
You hang out with white people. You heard that shit before.
I have not. I
never heard someone say eat a bag of dicks.
No, not a lot. I mean, and this is I've never had anyone call it. I don't know if I've ever really witnessed the, hey man, y'all just eat a bag of dicks. My God, I am sorry. I know you're in your eat a bag of dicks. This game is insane how it has changed. The Minnesota Vikings were dead to rights. I was going to come up here talking about, as I really was, of Caleb Williams. The Bears better come away from this thing clearly seeing that Caleb Williams is in a better space than J.J. McCarthy. And that was happening till about 12 minutes ago. Mm-hmm. And about 12 to 15 minutes ago, I'm still not sure that J.J. McCarthy is in a better spot. He's certainly a gamer. His team is playing better. But damn, the way this thing has swung. They were up 17-6. I mean, like at the start of the fourth quarter. And now they are down 20-17 with Minnesota driving, and J.J. McCarthy, the rookie, his first start. He's thrown 2 touchdown passes. Justin Jefferson's gotten to the end zone, and he's done the first gritty of the season for him. I do wonder for him at some point, does that age out? Does he have to, like at some point, does he age out of the gritty as you're like he's leaned in, like it, right? Like when he scores a touchdown, he's hitting a gritty, right? Like I remember Terrell Davis for the Broncos who scored.
He's only 22. What are you talking about?
I know he's 22
years old.
I know, but he ain't gonna be 22 forever, fool. I'm just saying, is there a space in his mind where he's thinking, damn, all right, man, I didn't hit about 28, 30. I got kids and shit now. Like I ain't really want to do the gritty right now no more. Or is he committed to this for the rest of his career?
No, he's not committed to this for the rest of his career.
So he can just stop doing it. I don't think he can stop it.
No, he can stop. By the time, okay, look, he's 22 years old. Let's be honest. Your balls barely drop at 22 years old, okay? He's still a child. I'm looking at a picture of him. He still looks like a child. I understand he plays a grown man's game and has a grown man job, but he's still a child, all right? By the time he hits like his late 20s and stuff like that, gritty's going to be out of style anyway. You know what I mean? He's going to look crazy doing the gritty at that.
No, but it's associated with him. There is still stuff that's like Icky Shuffle is if you go look it up, Icky Shuffle is out of style. I don't care if Icky Shuffle, if I see him right now, he needs to hit the Icky Shuffle. That's what he's got to do. Like Jamal Anderson, he's got to do the Dirty Bird. Like that's what he's got to do. Like it don't matter out of style.
For his life?
Yes, I think so. When he scores a touchdown for the rest of his career. Now his career was cut short, and he's
going to gritty down the wedding aisle.
I don't know if he's going to gritty down the wedding aisle. I'm saying he's going to gritty if he scores touchdowns. You don't just all of it like it's synonymous with him. That's what that's the move. And I feel like he's gonna have to retire it and just be like, I mean, the Bears have just let go of the rope. I'm not quite seen anything like this in a long time. I mean, I feel sorry for these damn Bears fans.
We
I mean,
got
it's
fourth quarter upsets already, dog. Already.
it's they want to feel good about their team. They're at home. They've been sitting here just partying. They've been partying the whole time.
That's what happens when you celebrate too early.
I mean, they about to go and Baltimore. They about to go and kick it tonight. Michigan Avenue about to be rolling.
Not anymore.
It's really not summertime shot, but it's close. Like they
late summer, early fall.
And the only thing is if somehow they stop this and Caleb can come back, but I don't think so. I mean, the way this is rolling, I don't think they're going to stop the Vikings. Their kicker missed a kick, so they should have 20 on the board right now. The game should be tied. But it is insane. I mean, no, I do. I think about 25. Like it's a good thing. It's what Mahomes did. Mahomes, he finally let that haircut go. He had that mohawk, and he had been talking about wanting to get rid of it for a while, and just wasn't able. Like, I don't know if him not winning, them losing the Super Bowl stopped. I don't know, but he had been wanting to get rid of it for a while, and just couldn't pull himself to do it. He finally said, "Fuck this shit, man. I'm done. Let me just go ahead, man. Just give me a little fade with the box rolling." I just
question.
Yeah.
Okay, you know how KD is notorious for having the worst haircut in the NFL or in the NBA?
Yeah, he got that globe rolling.
He got some shit going on. Who's got the worst haircut in the NFL? Who do you think?
Oh shit, man. Well, Brock Bowers, the Raiders. I think he's recently shaved his head bald, and I'm proud of him for that. But last year,
that hairline was gone, boy.
The young man was a rookie, man.
Shit.
He had some chances. Like,
he ain't got money to go to Turkey?
He had chances when, like, if you caught him before a game and he got to really do his hair, like, get it down. But when he would come off the field with that helmet, oh man, he looked like he was 65 years old.
They're
going to score a touchdown. They're going to score. Touchdown. Ball game. J.J. McCarthy has scored 3 touchdowns here, I believe, in the fourth quarter, and he's just now run one in, and they're about to take a 10-point lead. Wow, what an absolute collapse this has been. Ben Johnson looks bad. The whole outfit. I mean, this is bad. Caleb, this is going to be bad for sure. I cannot wait. I'm about to listen to Chicago radio, my man. Shout out to my man, Lawrence Holmes, who I'm sure him and Spiegel are going to lose their mind. Lawrence Holmes, black man in radio. Shout out to Lawrence Holmes. He's probably going to lose his mind. If I know Lawrence, he's got some Remy or something that he is drinking right now.
Little VSOP.
Oh my God, Danny Parkins in a bad place. Oh my goodness, this is awful. This is awful. This is god awful. And I'm sitting here saying, I put it down on our rundown. As I said, hey man, we need to come away from this. Chicago needs to have this. He was the number 1 overall pick in this draft, Caleb Williams. And again, I don't think Caleb's been awful. I think it had been a night and day situation between J.J. McCarthy and Caleb. But I think clearly right now, Caleb has worse parts around him, coach, everything around him. He's been running for his life most of the night. Now, some of it, I think he's playing a part of it. But they got 2:53 left with 1 timeout. This thing is over, Jack. I mean, they have scored touchdowns on 3 straight drives. Assed out. But I said this, Caleb went 1, and then I think JJ was the 4th quarterback taken, 3rd or 4th quarterback taken in this draft. And the way it finishes right now, the numbers in this piece is Caleb or JJ is 13, like he's not 13 or 20 for 143 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. He gave up a pick. A
Yeah.
pick six of 76 yards. So I mean, really, let's just be honest. And then Caleb is 18 for 30 for 160 yards. He's got 45 yards rushing and a rushing touchdown. So I think Caleb has actually played the quarterback position better. But late, hell now, he's got 3 total touchdowns now.
Yeah, pick six kind of fucks you up though.
Huh?
So the pick six kind of fucks you up though.
76 yards, pick six of this game wouldn't even be close at all. But
Yeah.
Caleb and them haven't done anything. Caleb, that's a hell of a catch by his tight end. Because that ball should have been closer. But I don't know, man. Caleb is somebody that I don't know, man. He's like there's a part of me that feels he got a lot of shit. Oh my God, he missed that throw. He got a lot. I mean, that's just got to be a touchdown. Shit, I'm sorry. I know DJ Moore just missed that throw. That's one that you got to hit right now. They need it. They might have a chance in this thing if he could hit this. But he's a dude, right, that I look at and there's a part of me that feels bad for him because like he came into this thing and he has really like entered into this space of manliness and machismo in this sport that is football. And like they really like hit his ass early for it. And he was a guy that painted his fingernails.
Old kid.
Yeah, he had like a pink phone cover one time. Oh yeah, they own him. And he cried in his mom's arms after his last game in college. None of these to me are things where I think I'm sorry, man.
I'm a private crier, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, maybe I'm a little different, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
when you start to add things up, you know what I mean, it starts to look a little worse.
It starts to look what?
It starts to look a little worse.
What are you? What?
He's soft.
Are you just you see soft?
I see
that
I
adds
see
it.
soft.
You see
Like,
soft.
I don't care about it's like the pink phone or whatever and the paint of the fingernails. I don't know. That's stuff that kids do. You know what I'm saying? They like kids that age. Like what is he like 20? I'm guessing he's like 23 or something like that. That's stuff that kids that age do. That's
Maybe
what
probably younger. But those things. So the fingernails and the phone case, nothing.
It's the crying in your mama's arms.
Yeah, after the game.
That's where I'm like, hey, all right, well, you know,
after his last college game. Yeah, I watched Kobe cry on the sideline after they lost in the
by himself.
Oh, so you
himself, not in his mama's arms.
Oh my God! Oh, that's a hit penalty. Yeah, that's a flag. And now we're gonna have a stoppage because they both took hits. Jesus, this is right here. This play right here. What we're just witnessing right now. If y'all watching it, this is why mothers don't want their kids to play football.
Don't let them
I'm watching this. I am having a flashback to the time when my wife turned to me before we had any children. That, oh God, there's one. Oh God, there's two. I mean, if you're watching this, Caleb just gets nailed. That's a penalty. Caleb just gets absolutely. They may have 30 yards of penalties. They may not get to accept both of them. Caleb just gets drilled in the face. He's out. And then DJ Moore on the other end on the catch, he may have broken ribs. Oh my God. But that right there, that is a flashback to me. My wife told me, yep, our kids aren't playing football. Look at this. Because I remember Eric Berry, the Chiefs were playing the Broncos. He came in and he knocked himself and the receiver out. They were both knocked out cold right there at their hit. And I just them are them scary moments right there. I mean, both of them just got nailed. And I bet you they both play again. I know Caleb isn't coming out. But there you go. You go say soft. I want you say DJ's not playing anymore. But that's funny. If you say soft, you just see this hit that he just took, and he threw the ball on the money. Osita, he threw the ball on the money, and he just got absolutely destroyed. But
You
no,
can be
I
soft
like.
and hard at the same time. I'm just saying, crying to your moms after a game is kind of wild to me, bro. Like,
Is it? No,
a little bit.
I can imagine it's senior night. Your mom and dad have just walked you out on senior night. This is your final game. It's it. You're done in college. You go up after the game and you're hugging your parents. I could see you. To me, that doesn't determine someone being soft. I'm
Well, you
sure
also seem soft sometimes. You know, it's
there are
cool.
some people who,
It's okay. You're a
again,
nice guy.
I think really weak people say stuff like that. That's
Oh,
right.
oh, really?
That's right. I think
Nice
I
little Uno
think
reverse there. I like that. I like that
I
a
think
lot.
that is
I like that.
soft. That is overcompensating to not be soft. My man, I wish you hear what you just said. You said it's when you add them all up. Your ass said the fingernails in the pink phone case. That means nothing to me. But it's but it must mean something if you add it all up. You said those two things don't mean anything, but if
I
you
mean,
add it
it's
all,
all right. It's hey, look, man. Let him be who he wants to be. Let him be soft. It's okay. It's okay to be soft. It's okay to be a good guy. You know what I'm saying? He's got a good heart.
I'm not gonna lie
Fine.
to you. He. Oh God, he makes me nervous. I hope this works out, and the new coach they have, you would feel like this is maybe the best coach that he could get. Like going off, oh, he's running. He's running. He's going to score. Yeah, did he get in? I think he just got in. There's probably a flag with a hold coming back, but he ran it. He almost scored here again, I think. But he is no, they did. They called it a touchdown. He is a guy. I'll be honest with you. I'm not saying he is this player, Osita, but he is to me. Oh no, he's not in. He's going to be down at the one. He stepped out of bounds. But he to me, Osita, just when I watch him, I'm not saying he is this, but I'm just saying the skills set and things he can do. This means nothing upstairs. It is actually the closest thing that I've seen to Mahomes. Like once Jordan or Kobe or LeBron, like any of these generational players, like you'll see, oh, he's the next Kobe, or he's the next LeBron, or he's the next Jordan, or he's the next Tiger.
Yeah.
Any of those things. Usually, none of them are right.
They never pan out.
They never. Not only are they not never pan out, but they're really not that accurate.
What did I hear? I feel like I heard that about somebody today. Was it Ben Simmons? Someone was saying
he's had some crazy ass comparisons.
yeah,
but
they said that he could have been the next LeBron if he could shoot. I'm like,
yeah, if he could shoot and gain weight and have the mental side of the game, yeah, he could. But but in terms of Caleb's skill set, it's the closest thing I've seen to Mahomes. Like he can make them throws where he looks like he's playing baseball, and he's throwing sidearm, and he can throw from different arm angles. You've seen it where he can run going left and then spin his body and throw it going right, but get a whole lot on it. But I just don't. And he can use his legs in a way. He's not like Lamar, but he can use his legs in a way that it's obvious. But I just don't think he's either going to be coached. He just threw a touchdown pass. There he goes. So he gets a touchdown pass. Now it's a 3-point game before the 2-minute warning. Well, if they make this extra point. But he drove him right down, got him, threw him a touchdown. So they are really coming alive late. But I don't know if he has it upstairs.
you think he ain't got a touch in him?
I mean, just and not just upstairs, but all of it upstairs is like to do everything it takes to.
You think he's stupid?
No, I don't think he's stupid. I'm saying upstairs in terms of doing everything it takes during the offseason, doing all of the work that it takes. And like I don't know if he has it confidently there to do that. And I think that's a big difference between good and great players. Right? Like Tom Brady he had it up here and was a workaholic, and like that's been the difference in Mahomes. Mahomes started off in a space where it was just his physical shit. Now he's scary because he's combining the physical shit with now he knows what you're trying to do to him.
Yeah.
And he knows what he wants to do to you. That sounds really sexual.
From the back end, right?
back
end.
Man, man, we got a tight one here, dog. Man, I'm telling you, man, this
tight one. Hey,
okay, now your ass is just nasty. 27-24. I really don't know how the Vikings got here. 27-24. We're gonna see what they do. All right, Serda is not here tonight, and I just want to say
first mention of Serda not being here for the entire show. That's crazy.
Well, I think it's sad, but I think he skipped out because he didn't want to face the music on the first fantasy football score that you guys put together. And you whooped his ass. It meant we're doing this each and every Friday. Last Friday, you three got to pick a quarterback, a running back, and receiver. And I'm telling you, Osita, I knew it was going to be like this.
Damn right.
Now he may get
intuition.
Now you totaled up, and I'm rounding up. You totaled up 60 points between Jalen Hurts, who went off and had multiple touchdown runs. Tyreek Hill. Now he fucked you, along with everything that happened with the Dolphins. Yeah, with everything that happened with the Dolphins.
Shit, that was awful. Yeah.
And then you had Chuba Hubbard, and and he had a nice day. He had 18, so you had 60 total points. And then Serda went with Drake May, who was bad. Terry McLaurin, who wasn't great, and then Trayvon Henderson, the rookie with the Patriots. So he went Patriots. There's no reason, there's no way in hell. This is him overthinking it, and this is why I think you're going to win more times than not. And I've already got to tally in here that Osita is up 1-0. But this is what Serda's going to do. Serda believes he is, and I'm not even going to say it's wrong. But he is certain that he is an expert. Like he is an expert. And
sorry. Okay, you guys don't know this, but on the rundown sheet, which we all have access to, he is literally updating it right now with Osita 1, Serda 0.
1-0. No, he is, and he is back in the day when we worked.
I hope Serda's watching this shit right now, bro.
No, I hope he is. Back in the day when we worked at the station that fired me and fired our show. He was the fantasy football guy.
Yeah.
And he would do a fantasy football show and get you caught up and ready before the games on Sunday. And he was good at it. And he, as he let us know, he's won his league and leagues multiple times.
And he's the chef.
Yes. But I knew he would go hardcore. And he's going to do this each week. I gave you all the pick of the litter. Any quarterback, receiver, and running back that you wanted. And he picked Drake May. Of all the quarterbacks, either one of you fools could have picked Lamar or Josh. Either one, Mahomes, he was good. Like you could have picked any of those. He picked Drake May.
Yeah.
Why? Because he's going to be the smartest guy in the room. And then he followed it up with picking somebody at running back when he could have picked Derrick Henry. It was on the table because you decided to go Nigerian. He could have picked Derrick Henry. He could have picked Saquon Barkley. Would have been better than this.
Here's the funny thing is I went first, right? Like I chose first.
Yes.
I was thinking that we were choosing like 3 people out of our lineup for our fantasy.
I don't know why. Yeah.
I don't know because you didn't specify.
I did. I said anybody. You could pick anybody.
You said that after I chose. You said that after I chose.
You just didn't hear me.
After I chose, anybody. And I was like, okay, bet. Well, I already chose the 3 people from my team. So, yeah, I'll stick with that. And then he got the pick of the litter. So I didn't get the pick of the litter. I got the pick of what I got. I dealt with the cards that were dealt to me.
Yeah, I guess. But then he picked. I mean, I would love to. And then he picked a player that never, ever, ever has played in the NFL. That's never played. They're not played a game. Trayvon Henderson. I know there's some thought that, oh man, Trayvon Henderson is going to be really, really good. No, and I'm like, nah, we'll see. Let's let him get a game in first. Who knows? But that's what it's going to be like every week. Like I bet he won't pick Derrick Henry. Now I'm going to have to put some clauses in here. I'm going to have to put some clauses because I'm not going to allow you guys. I'm not going to allow you guys to just keep picking the same people. I'm not going to allow you to just pick Lamar. Like I feel like we got to go and this is where he'll have.
How about sleepers, like people who might have done bad the week before and might have his breakout game like this game or like what?
No, we can steal the 3. I think I'm just only going to allow you guys to be able to choose a player twice.
Okay, that's fair.
I feel like I should just make it once.
Nah, do twice.
That's aggressive. Do it because
I'm still new to this shit. Calm down. Let's do twice. You know what I mean?
But I think he's ridiculous. I mean, he is ridiculous. Drake May and Trayvon Henderson and Terry McLaurin.
He okay. Unlike me, and you're gonna say this is us being best friends or whatever, but I'm just he's not here to speak up for himself, so I'm gonna speak up for him. Unlike me, he does have years of experience in the fantasy football realm and in watching sports and in analyzing football and stuff like that. So he knows all these things. He knows what to look for. I'm sure eventually his 3 picks are going to be good down the line. Week 1, probably not so good.
No, he's gonna hit some, but he is going to get off in more of let me show you I'm the smartest guy in the room. Let me get these ones where hey, nobody was thinking this, and I'm gonna beat him with Geno Smith this week. I'm not like it, and you're just gonna whip his ass because you're gonna say, oh, you know what?
Beginner's luck. You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm doing. It's like, hey, when I first started playing bass, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. They just said, hey, make it sound like it fits, like it makes sense. And I was like, okay, cool. And that was the most free I ever was,
This is the game's on the line right here. 3rd and 7.
Yeah.
3rd and 7. And Chicago's going to get the ball back, but not a lot of time. They down 3. I mean, that 40-second play clock. Yeah, they're going. Yeah, it's still over. Yeah, they may have 15 seconds or so left and have to try to get a field goal in this thing. But no, man, it's been a good game. Good Monday Night Football game. Way to end the first week, and I'm into it. Yeah, I'm not a bad one. All right, it is the nightly fix, so we gotta keep with the tradition. Let's get a little fucking heat check in this bitch.
Hell yeah, like. All right, guys. So for today's Heat Check, brought to you by Big O, brought to you by the Nightly Fix, brought to you by Foolish Club Media. Make sure that you like and subscribe or feel the wrath of Ron on the back end. Okay.
That's right.
So I want to talk to you a little bit more about fantasy because, I mean, it's week 1. We've seen a lot of upsets, and I'm new to this. So this is my life at the moment is fantasy and football and sports. It's crazy, isn't it? So I was watching that Ravens-Bills game last night, and it was real bittersweet. And I feel like bittersweet doesn't really describe it. See, I was going up against my old roommate in one fantasy league, right? He used to play guitar, be my guitar player, real cool dude. But he had the most disrespectful team name I've ever seen in fantasy football. Okay. It was Satan's Anus. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Satan's Anus. And listen, I don't know what kind of life choices get you to that point, but I know one thing: I can't lose to that name. All right. So in that league, I have Lamar Jackson, who went 14 for 19, 209 yards, 2 touchdowns in the air, +1. You know, so he had 3 touchdowns. Beautiful. It was a beautiful game until it wasn't, but I digress. We're not going to talk about that right now. And then I also had Flowers, 7 catches, 143 yards, and a touchdown. Right? And I'm thinking, fuck yeah, dude, I got this. Satan Zanus is going down. You know what I mean? But here's the twist.
Is that how you said it to yourself? I
said Satan Zanus is going down. That's exactly it was word for word. Satan Zanus is going down. All right. But here's a plot twist. All right. In my work league, the dude I'm facing in week 1 also has Lamar Jackson and also has Flowers. Okay. So now I have this like weird cognitive dissonance where I'm like, each time Lamar throws a dime and Flowers catches a pass, I'm stuck in this emotional hostage situation. Like, I want the points, but I don't want the points for him. You know what I mean? Like, you ever cheer and boo at the same time? That's kind of what it felt like. Like
that's what fantasy does.
It fucked me up, dude. Like, I was on the couch clapping with one hand and then about to throw my remote at the TV at the other hand, dude. It was insane. So all night I'm weighing the pros and cons. Like, which league do I care more about? Do I care more about winning, or do I care more about the fact that I'm about to lose? And it hit me. I feel like fantasy football is not even about football. It's about your pride, especially when you're dealing with your friends. It's about principles, okay? And in my case, it was about one thing, making sure that Satan's anus did not beat me, and I won. Fuck you, Thomas.
Let me ask you this, because it feels like these are your first real experiences with fantasy football. By the way, fourth quarter, 5 seconds left, 27-24, and they're about to do the run all over the field thing. And this guy got selfish. Ball game over. Vikings win. And the Bears Chicago is going to lose their minds the way they just blew this game.
Everybody meet at the Bean afterwards for so we can talk about this.
This is one of those sit down in your seat. You just sit there.
And you're not leaving before the 4 so you can beat traffic?
No. I mean, there was nothing. No, you don't. You've committed now. You're in the 4th. Now there might have been some people who said, "Hey, 17-6. We got a school night. Let's get up out of here." And they didn't left early because they thought they was going to win. But not when this thing started.
I was a Ravens fan the other night. I would have left early, dog. I would have been like, "Oh yeah, this game's done."
Bills fans did leave.
Yeah, I would have left. I'd have been like, "Hey, this is done." 40-25, 7 minutes left. That's when I left. I stopped watching it at 7 minutes. Okay, I left downtown at 7 minutes. By the time I got home and I went to the gym, I go, "What the fuck just happened? What happened? What happened?"
I want to get to that game because I don't even know that I believe it, and I watched it. But now, like it seems like this fantasy thing is taking over. Did it carry? Is it carrying with you past the game? Like, were you pissed and still thinking about it? Like later, or it ain't got that. Yeah, you're lost. It ain't got that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, especially because I still had one dude. I had Jones. I had Jones on the Vikings tonight. So I was like,
scored a touchdown.
I was like, maybe if he has a breakout night, you know what I mean? Like,
he scored a touchdown late. He got a touchdown pass late.
Okay, we'll see the points, but I'm still like 30 points behind old boy from work. So it is what it is. But in my other league, I whooped his ass. You know what I mean? Whooped his ass, and that's all that matters. I won. I beat Saint Zanus. All right.
That was my thing with it is I'd be in there like, damn it, like, I should have done this, looking at my bench. And when you have a guy go off on your bench, or you just get pissed off.
Yeah. There was a lot of substitutions I could have made. That would have done, like Hollywood, bro. I have Hollywood in both leagues, and I did not play him.
Well, you did, but that's again, you don't know what's going to happen. Like, that was not what it was not meant. It was not meant for him to get 16 targets in the game. That when Travis Kelce obliterated Xavier Worthy to start the game, and they ran into each other, and he dislocated his shoulder. Then it became Hollywood Brown became the main guy. And he's rolling through. So, no, man, that fantasy will get you. Like when you just pull the trigger, and then guys like my son had Nico Collins.
Oh shit.
Nico Collins out here he had one pass thrown to him in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Like he had 3 catches for 25 yards. So, like, yeah, that shit will get you. But that Buffalo game, like, see, that's why to me, and watching the game like that, that's why I don't like. I've kind of slowed up on the fantasy, just because I want to watch that game and just watch that game for the greatness that it was.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be paying attention to shit games just because I got Chuba Hubbard in the backfield and I've got to keep an eye on the Jags and the Panthers, a game I don't give 2 shits about. So I don't want to do like last night. It was just like, I honestly, God, I watched it. And like you said, you left downtown, 7 minutes left. We're sitting here 40 to 25.
25.
They
thought it was
clearly,
done. I thought it was done.
They clearly cannot tackle Derrick Henry or Lamar. Like either one of them get it. When Lamar, that's when I would have got up and left.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I heard Josh Allen after the game said, "Shout out to everybody who left or who stayed. If you left, have faith next time." No, fuck you. No.
It's like, hey, how about you play better a little bit earlier and maybe I'll stay.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Fuck you, Doug. Hey,
keep it a little closer, and maybe I'll still be in the stadium.
Like I may have hung in. Like there was a sequence that I would have missed which was what I felt was the nail in the coffin. They had those back-to-back plays where they're still in it. Mm-hmm. All right, they're still in it. It is what 30. It's 33 to 25. They're still in it. They're down 8. Here we go. Get a stop. I believe it's 3rd down and 10 or something like that. And Lamar runs 15 yards backwards. You're thinking like, damn, he's 25 yards away from the first down marker.
Yeah.
And then he just acted like it was him and a bunch of 11-year-olds that nobody could get to him. And he just ran through him and ran through and picked up 30. That might have been like, I'd have grabbed my keys. Let's hear it. Come on, get on. Yeah. Get your jackets, whatever you got.
I'm just kind of surprised that like Lamar was kind of moving like that, because there was that play in the first quarter where he dropped back like 15 and then went for like the stiff arm and then got sacked. I was just like, hey, you can't.
But that's more the exception than the norm. The norm is, can't nobody get that motherfucker down, and everybody just tries to build a wall that he can't get out of. And when you start running around Chase, he's like that dude in tag that can't nobody get.
Oh yeah,
he ain't get nobody. And then the next play, it was demoralized. It's 3rd and 10, and you got him 15. I mean, he's almost near his goal line, and he runs back, and you're demoralized. You feel like, oh my God, we didn't stop him there. You're dead tired. And then what do? They hand it to this big monster behind you. And he at times seems like he's as fast as Lamar is. Yeah. And he just turns it up and just runs it down the field, and he gets into the end zone. And I'm like, oh, hell, it's over. What did I slide over? I think I did start watching the Dateline that I had. No, I think I turned over to either Dateline or I was watching the MTV Music Award or Video Awards.
Okay, that's a little
Video Music Awards. They were over there on CBS for some reason for the first time.
I was gonna say, I was just like, bro, you watch old people shit all day, and you talk. I'm weird for calling you 50. You're like, I've been drinking coffee and watching sports on Saturday morning since I was 9. But
by the way, I hate coffee. Just as a side note, not a coffee drinker. But no, hell no, I do watch Dateline.
You didn't drink milk, right?
I hate milk too, man. I slid over. I hate milk, man. I hate it. I'm the one that I like it with cereal, but when the cereal's gone, I pour the milk out. I can't.
Damn, you don't even drink, like, you don't have Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk?
Oh, no. Oh, I hate milk.
Oh, I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk.
I can't stand milk.
That's probably why I'm diabetic, bro. That's crazy.
Might be, but no, I mean that game yesterday. I'm not gonna lie to you, like that, it's crazy. Both teams,
Yeah.
at one point looked like they were unstoppable.
Who do you blame at for a fourth quarter like that, for the last 5 minutes like that? Like,
I think there's a lot. I think the single biggest thing that happened was the Derrick Henry fumble.
yeah.
I think he fumbled and that gave him life. Like you just even if they just
15
stop.
points life, like 2 touchdowns in 5 minutes
Well,
life.
that's the like they're like honest to God, like it was destined for them to happen. It was for it to happen because they're just so much. It was 4th down and 2. Josh rolls out, he throws it and it gets tipped, and then Keon Coleman catches the tip ball in the end zone to get it to 8 again. If that didn't get tipped, it would have been thrown out of the back of the end zone, or that guy keeping the concentration to catch it. Like that was luck on their side.
Yeah.
And then, but that's why I think the fumble is the biggest thing, because even if they had stopped Derrick Henry and Lamar, again, that's what I'm saying is that was 1st down. They had to figure out a way to stop them bastards 2 more times. And we just both saw the last possession.
Yeah.
Like they can just, I mean, Derrick had a hell of a game. He had multiple long runs where they couldn't do anything with them.
What didn't he break like a fucking record or something like that? Or he tied a record?
I'm certain he did. I mean, he pulled away on, and he's bigger than everybody else. And he pulled away from all of them dudes. But you took the opportunity for that and to waste time. So let's just say, even if they stop them 3 times, they either got to use timeouts or there's going to be clock. The clock's going to get run down some. But the fumble, and they got to go full length, and they got to get 8 points. Mm-hmm. So they got to use up that time. They got to get full length. Well, when he fumbled, they were already, on their side of the field, and the one throw got them to the 1 yard line. And so they scored super quick, and then they got another stop, which then they just would not have had that much time to be able to do things without that fumble. So the fumble is the single biggest thing. But I say this a lot. Just because he fumbled does not mean the Ravens defense was like, they were not allowed to have Josh Allen and the Bills just run through their asses.
Yeah.
Like that, like they could have held some resistance.
That the defense, like if you're allowing shit like that to happen within the last 5 minutes of a game, I'm looking at you. I'm not looking at Jackson being like, hey man, you played like shit. No, he played a hell of a game. You know what I mean? I feel like him and Henry played a hell of a game, although Henry fumbled. You know what I'm saying? But
they did, no, yeah.
But you can only score when your defense is weak. You know what I'm saying? So like, where's their defense at the end of the day?
No, their defense is the biggest concerning thing. Now they've got some dudes over there: Kyle Hamilton, Roquan Smith, Metabike. Like they've got some dudes over there, but that's the biggest thing that is concerning, because I believe the stat is, coming into this game, teams in over the 100 years of the NFL, teams that rush for more than 200 yards scored 40 points, and those teams were, I think, 277-0 until yesterday, and now they're 277-1 because the Ravens lost rushing for that many yards, rushing for 200 plus yards, having 400 plus yards of total offense, and scoring 40 points. They were 277-0 until the Ravens.
I like how specific the stats can get sometimes. You know what I mean? Like they're just like, hey, these 3 things. You know what I'm saying? They run 200 plus yards, 400 plus the entire game, and then you said what? 40
points. No, I mean, but it's just
no one's ever lost. No one's ever lost.
Well, I mean, to say that into your mind, that's hard to lose.
Yeah.
I mean, we not only scored 40, but we scored 40 by ramming it down your throats and running the clock down. And they gave up 41. That was the thing. Buffalo missed every one of those 2-point conversions. They didn't get any of those. They were chasing points the whole way, and They won that bitch. That was a wild game. And the Ravens, they do this to themselves. They find ways to lose these games. Like I said, you're not concerned. Like if you're the Ravens on the offense, like you're not going to lose that game more times than not. But that defense, you look over there, you're like, come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Like somebody's got to slow some shit up. Before we get out of here, I do got to. There is a player in this league. I personally myself don't even know why it is to the extent that it is. But if you've listened to this and watched this show, I got a special place in my heart for Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson started for the Giants yesterday. And we know Jackson Dart. They drafted him in the first round this year, and they've liked how he has progressed in training camp and in preseason. And so many people know Jackson Dart is going to start at some point this year unless the Giants are winning and they're making a run for the playoffs with Russ. Now, the first game of the year, they lost to the Washington Commanders. And, I'm not going to lie to you, they weren't good. And Russ, his numbers weren't great either. But I would strongly. Russ only got sacked 2 times. He must have got hit 17. I mean, that offensive line, he was running for his life the whole way. Russ was 17 of 37. Yes, that is an awful completion percentage. And for 168 yards, didn't throw a touchdown, didn't turn the ball over. He was also the team's leading rusher. That he ran for the most yards, and they got their ass kicked. It really didn't their ass kicked. It was 21-6, but they just couldn't really do much offensively. It's week 1. The coach, Brian Daboll, when asked after the game, are you still committing to Russell Wilson being the starter week 2? And he refused to commit. He talked around it, did a lot of word salad, but refused to commit. My thing is, if Russell has a 1-week leash, then you shouldn't even started him to begin with. If my job is on the line after 1 week going on the road to play the team that was in the NFC Championship game, a Super Bowl contender with this offensive line, and how, if you go watch some of the highlights of that game, Russ is running for his life. And I mean he is. Yeah. They don't got nobody else who can run the football except him. And I just if you're gonna let a guy start, if you're gonna say, all right, man, you're gonna be our starter, his leash can't be a game. Bill O'Brien did this thing, and listen, it was the right move. Well, it was the wrong move. Deshaun Watson, and this is before he was nasty. Deshaun Watson. Well, actually, this is
nasty.
This is before we knew. This is before we knew he was nasty.
All right,
this is before we knew he was nasty. But he was a rookie, and oh God, what is being a friend? Yeah, Tom Savage was the starting quarterback. I just remember he's got the same last name as the dude from the Wonder Years and his brother from Boy Meets World. So I had to remember their names to get Savage. Tom Savage.
Like Corey.
I said Ben. That's his real name, Ben Savage. And Fred. But I remember Bill O'Brien said, yeah, Tom Savage is the starter. Tom Savage is the starter. Halftime, first game, he benched him, and Deshaun became the starter. That's just, come on, man, don't make me the starter. Molly, Russ's leash has to be at least 3 weeks if you're going to commit to him being the starter. Because to me, that's just fucked up. He didn't have a shot anyway.
Here's my thing though, because again, new to this, but I feel like y'all pick and choose when quarterback is the most important thing, or when quarterbacks can or cannot carry a team. All I hear from you guys is oh, he's got to be a leader. He's got to do this. He's got to do that. He's got to be able to do this, that, and the third. But then as soon as Russell's doing bad, now I'm hearing oh yeah, his O-line's weak. He has no running game. like this, that, and the third. Like, so what is it? Is it important or is it not?
No,
Is he the most important player, or is the O-line more important? Like, what's going on?
It is important, but all of it's important. But in terms of saying, all right, man, hey, our team and our offense isn't getting it done, so we're going to have to make a change. It's a little tough to make a change in 1 week when you can look at it and you can see there are just so many plays where their offense didn't have a chance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To where, like, it had to be Lamar or, like, maybe in Mahomes. And I don't think we watched Mahomes in the Super Bowl last year. It was very similar to what he was running into with the Eagles, to where he's getting it one step, bam, he's got one or two people on him. And Russ is old, right? And but like there is, like, you can watch this game and you can say, all right, maybe there's a change in the thought of maybe the guys don't believe in Russ, but damn it, you should have arrived at that before yesterday, right?
Yeah.
That should have gone into it before week 1 or whatever. But you don't watch that game and you say, I think we may have won that game if it wasn't for Russ. Like it wasn't that. Now, I will make this very clear. I do think Jackson Dart is probably the better player for the job right now. But you have committed to Russ, and I think it's bullshit if he gets yanked after 1 week when he just wasn't given a real chance to succeed. I think it's
let's try out Dart and see how he does. You know what I mean? Maybe that's the job of the coach.
I think he's in a couple of weeks, and I do, like, to me, with that offensive line, if that's their get down, you better have somebody who can move a little bit, who can move and shake. And like again, Russ had 44 yards, and I'm telling you, there weren't no design. Hey, Russ, let's design it for you to run it. No, he was running for his life and running away from it. But I just, because I'll be honest, this is it for Russ. This is it in terms of his ability to be a starting quarterback. Yeah. This is it. Now, if he wants to hang on and be a backup, he could do that. And he'll have that opportunity. But this was his last chance to be a starter. Now, again, I hope, like, that was a tall task. If your thought was, I'm just saying, as somebody who believes Jackson Dart probably will fit better with their problems that they have with the offensive line. If your thought was, all right, man, we're going to bench his ass after having to go face the Commanders, who were 1 game away from getting to the Super Bowl and had made a lot of moves to improve their team and are a legit Super Bowl contender in the NFC, on the road, offensive line leaking oil all over the place, can't get a run game. That'd be fucked up if you just say, hey, Russ, you got to be the one to pay for this one. No, like, I don't know, man.
It's like, hey, look here, old man. Hey, look. What I'm gonna need you to do is handle my heavyweight real quick. All right, handle the heavyweight, and then I'll come in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, man, we gave it a shot.
I'll be fine. You know what I mean?
We gave you a shot, big dog. Like, hey, bro,
go on, take a seat, man. You know you're tired.
Yeah, you good. Take that, man. We did the best we can. We did the best we can.
Ain't you got Sierra? Ain't she calling your name or something like that right now?
Hey, what do you think her thoughts is? I'm certain she's like, man, go ahead and lay out your dream. Like, I don't know how many Russ is probably Russ's 12th year, something like that.
Yeah.
12, 13 years. I wonder how she feel, how long she's good with. Hey, man. Yeah, sit over there and just sit over there and be a backup quarterback for the next 70 years.
She's like, hey, just chill, get that check.
You know what I mean? But again, we know, like, this ain't a group that is in need of a check, right?
Yeah,
like,
true.
Like, I'm just saying, she got them kids now. Obviously, they're in a different situation where they I'm sure can get some help.
Yeah,
but again, like, she been like, how long have they been married? She's been sitting because she's been sitting here. Like, listen, Russ has made over $313 million in his in his career, just contract wise. And he's been a guy that definitely has endorsements. So
been married for 9 years.
So she been dealing with 9 years of this of like, hey man, dude just gone for more than half a year.
Yeah.
Because when you start to say, all right, training camp, he's literally gone. Then the season, he's gone. And like, yeah, man, I can ride with that, while you the starter, and I get you. I don't know, man. It's just for you to go sit over there and pick up. Now I know this is a lot of money to all of us, but for you to go just sit over there and pick up that $4 million that you're gonna pick up to just sit over there and just be gone over half the year.
Hey, how many kids they got?
Including futures.
Shit, I forgot about that.
They gotta have 3 or 4. I'm just saying.
I was gonna say 1 year of backup quarterback for each kid, so you make sure that they have good college, good everything, first house.
Doug, I'm saying he has made over $313 million himself.
Yeah, but that's
I don't believe
that's for Russell. Now you work for the kids.
I'm just saying, just football money alone, not to mention endorsements. And I don't think he's made the most in his house. So what I'm saying is they don't.
Nah, he make more money than she does. Sierra ain't that popping.
For the last, how much money do you think Sierra's made over in her career? You don't think she's made more than $313 million? I'm just saying everything that she does, not just from ticket sales and albums and all that. I bet, huh?
She got 20 mil.
She's made 20 million.
Yeah.
I have a hard time to believe that. I bet she has a ton of endorsements. I would be floored if that is over her years. I'm not saying she's Rihanna, but yes, man, she's been
she
with
had 2 songs, dog. She had 2 songs.
I'm not talking about just songs, man. This is
what else has she endorsed? Does she have a skincare line? A perfume?
Well, I'm looking up. She's been with Revlon for 20 years. Adidas, Verizon, Jeep, Rockaware is in there for some reason. Amazon, her own brand. She's got 3 different.
These aren't recurring checks, you know what I'm saying? And they can stop a shoe, they can stop a makeup line, they can stop a clothing line. Is she popping right now? I don't think so.
She popping right, dude. These people like Sierra who have staying power are more. They're brands. They are more than I would.
What is she doing? What is I don't understand how. Look, the only reason I really have Sierra's name still in my mouth is because she's with Russell and because she was with Future. There's nothing else that she has done in her career since the Goodies era that I could see her being popular for. I'm just saying, what has she done?
Yeah, I
got that song Ride.
This isn't about just her current stuff. She's not making her money off of I don't think she's making the bulk of her money anymore off of new shit that she's put out. I think it is the overall like right here. She's had all of these 3 business ventures she's had since 2020, where she's got 3 different businesses. Now, a couple of them, one of them she has opened up with Russ, but they've got 3 different businesses. And she is, like I said, she has been endorsing, and you got to she's got to be getting paid huge money to endorse shit the way like the Kardashians and all of them. She's got to be getting paid huge money to endorse stuff for the last 25 years that she has been in the public eye. Now, I don't know. I think she has got to be rivaling what Russ is bringing in his
Nah, she
in
broke.
his team. Yeah, she definitely ain't broke. Yeah,
Broke.
definitely ain't broke. I bet you Future's breaking her off something too. Probably not. She said, go ahead and hold your money down. But no, man, I bet she over there like, yeah, man, Russ, I can roll with you. You just sit over there with your hat on, holding that clipboard. I don't know. I don't know if I got you just rolling out 8 months of the year doing that shit.
I mean, he'd be a good like an analyst or some shit like that. He seems
Oh
like
yeah, that may be. Yeah. Oh, I
coach.
think Russ is definitely that is the move, right? I feel bad because I immediately think I think a lot of people think he may start to sound like an RG3. Like I don't believe that is the case. Not with
Nah, he's got a black wife.
yeah. I'd like to hear those two do a podcast. Like, but Russ will because Russ has always been great in front of the camera. Like there is a job for Russ. There is a job. Like somebody who is commentating, hosting right now will certainly move over for Russ.
You know
There
where
is
I can see him?
where
America's Got Talent. Fuck you, Terry